Disclaimer. IELTS Copyright Disclaimer. The information on this video is for informational purposes only. IELTS is a registered trademark of the University of Cambridge ESOL, the British Council, and IDP Education Australia. This YouTube channel and its owners are not affiliated, approved, or endorsed by the University of Cambridge ESOL, the British Council, or IDP Education Australia.
Hello friends, I am very pleased to know that my videos are becoming very popular among the IELTS students. Nowadays, I am making vocabulary and word meaning related videos. I hope that these videos will help several students understand the proper meanings of many uncommon words. I also believe that by watching these videos, several IELTS learners will achieve a good band score in the IELTS reading section. Best of luck.
Cambridge IELTS Book 18, Reading Test 2. Reading Passage 1. The title of the passage is Stonehenge. This is a list of some uncommon words in this reading passage and the proper meanings of these uncommon words. Stonehenge implies a unique prehistoric monument in southern England. Archaeologist implies a person who studies past human life and activities. Prehistoric implies the period of human history before the invention of writing. Erect implies straight. Layout implies design or plan. Primitive tools imply basic tools used by prehistoric people with limited technology. Fashion out implies something that is becoming unpopular, outdated, or no longer in style. Antlers imply the pair of horns that grow from the head of some animals. Ditch implies a channel that is created to supply water for irrigation. Henge implies a circular or oval prehistoric monument. Pit implies hole. Hoist implies raise or lift. Trace implies discover or detect. Hull implies pull or drag. Boulder implies a very large stone or rock. Raft implies one kind of boat used for transportation of goods on water. Lug implies pull or drag or haul. Fleet of vessels implies a group of ships or boats. Supersize implies something that is larger than usual or standard size. Wicker implies a small flexible stick or branch which is used to make different types of baskets, lightweight furniture, etc. Grooved implies not flat or pleated. Plank implies heavy thick wood or board. Oxen imply male cattle or bulls. Carting implies carrying or transporting. Far away implies far distant. Glacier implies a very large quantity of ice that moves slowly. Skeptical implies doubtful or suspicious. Sandstone implies one type of rock which is formed from sand. Slab implies a thick, flat piece of a solid material. Assemble implies bring together or gather into one place. Reveal implies disclose or expose or make public. Druid implies a priest of the Celtic religion. Antiquarian implies a person who studies about the past, or who collects or buys and sells old and valuable objects. Unearthed implies something which was discovered by digging a place. Solstice implies either the shortest day of the year that is called winter solstice or the longest day of the year that is called summer solstice. Distinct implies different or separate. Hypothesis implies guess or assumption. Indigenous implies local or homegrown or native. Descend implies to go down or come down something. Shadowy implies unclear or dark. Consensus implies everyone agrees on something. Healing implies the process of becoming healthy again after an illness. Curative implies the ability to cure health. Cambridge IELTS Book 18, Reading Test 2. Reading Passage 2. The title of the passage is Living with Artificial Intelligence. This is a list of some uncommon words in this reading passage and the proper meanings of these uncommon words. Prodigious implies very large or huge. Accomplishment implies success or achievement. Accelerate implies hurry or go faster or hasten. Worthwhile implies valuable or useful or meaningful. Coexistence implies living or existing together. Intend implies having a plan or goal in mind for the future. Align implies bring something into a line. Amplify implies increase or expand or enlarge. Fallible implies weak or imperfect. Ethically implies honestly or morally. Cognitively implies mentally. Utopian implies perfect or ideal. Silicon implies a common chemical element that is used in electronic devices. Far-fetched implies difficult to believe and because it seems unrealistic. Input implies put information into a computer or other devices. Literally implies actually. Uniquely implies extraordinarily or exceptionally or outstandingly. Cambridge IELTS Book 18, Reading Test 2. Reading Passage 3. The title of the passage is An Ideal City. This is a list of some uncommon words in this reading passage and the proper meanings of these uncommon words. Genius implies very exceptional and rare natural ability or skill. Universally implies globally or generally or everywhere. Associated implies connected or related or linked. Embody implies represent or symbolize. Insignificance implies unimportance. Predict implies tell about anything in advance. Widespread implies extensive or comprehensive. Displacement implies a situation in which people are forced to leave the place where they usually live. Extinction implies disappearance. Catastrophic implies tragic or disastrous or devastating. Pestilence implies plague or plague-like disease. Rigor implies strictness or toughness. Reconfiguration implies redesign or rearrangement. Medieval implies related to the Middle Ages. Disordered implies abnormal or messy or chaotic. Rational implies realistic or logical or wise. Consistent implies regular or stable. Fusion implies joining. Regulate implies control. Navigate implies travel or sail in a boat or ship on water. Contemporary implies present or current or modern. Boulevard implies a wide road in a city. Sustainable implies lasting or viable. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel to get more fruitful videos in the upcoming days. You are also requested to write positive comments, like and share the video. Thank you very much for watching this video.